with my mental health because I'm a
Queen. Good morning, everybody. A bright Monday morning. I saw showers of blessings in the skies on my way to the studio this morning, bringing some positive vibrations with the liquid from the heavens. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 16th, 2020. Hope everybody had a restful, peaceful, productive weekend and you're ready to get the week started. It's still an anxiety in the air, but nevertheless, we're going to try to be as positive as we can be. Yes? Good morning to all our folks joining us from the Sister Isles, Carriacou, PG, Martinique. Big up all your wholesales on this bright Monday. Want to say good morning to the folks joining us across the Caribbean, the entire region. Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Anguilla, Dominica, Barbados, Jamaica, St. Vincent, Anguilla, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Martinique, St. Bart's, Aruba, Guyana. Yes, I think I got most people. Good morning to all our folks across the world as well. US, Canada, Switzerland, Sweden, Germany, Russia, United Kingdom, Spain, Botswana, Nigeria, Kenya. Where am I missing? China, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, Taiwan. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know everybody's dealing with their own issues in their countries at home. Everybody, good morning to Bermuda. Yes, I saw the comment on the Facebook page. Good morning to Bermuda. Good morning, everybody, wherever you are, whichever part of the world you are this morning. Hugs and kisses from across the miles. I repeat, across the miles, from at least 6 feet away. Hugs and kisses, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well this morning. Let's get it started on Good Morning Grenada as usual with the word of the day. Before I get to the word of the day, I want to hail up the artist behind me, Miss Coco, a Grenadian daughter of the soil. One of my favorite songs, Like a Queen, on the Cinderella rhythm. This song was written by a son of the soil, another Grenadian, Akeem. Big up yourself this morning, Akeem, and big up all our local artists as well, doing their thing outside of the carnival season. Let's get into this morning's word of the day. This morning's word of the day, benignity. 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 It's a noun which means a good deed or favor, an instance of kindness. Benignity. The word comes via Old and Middle French from the Latin word which means kindness, graciousness, friendliness. It's also a derivative of an adjective which means kind, gracious, or benign. Benignus is composed of the adverb beni, which means well or neatly or rightly, and a suffix derived from the base of the verb which means to beget. The word benignity entered English in the second half of the 14th century. Word of the day, benignity, Benignity, a noun which means a good deed or favor, an instance of kindness. An example of the use of the word, with 1,000 generous benignities, she stifled my nose. Another example of the use of the word, there are young men and maidens pacing to and fro beside me, and to them the moon is only one of the innumerable benignities with which nature smiles on youth and love. That's a fancy sentence. The word of the day this morning, benignity. Benignity, a noun which means a good deed or favor, an instance of kindness. And this morning's health tip of the day, as we continue to fight COVID-19, aka coronavirus, clean your cell phones and disinfect grocery bags after shopping. Cell phones go on a face. The same faces they say not to touch is the same face that the cell phone touches. So please remember to disinfect your phones, the screens. Just get a little wipe or a cotton ball with some spirits or disinfectant and just wipe the screens down, the back of the phone as well, because it will touch your hand. So wipe down your phone. Sanitize your cell phones. They also advising to use disinfectant and other cleaning agents on your grocery shopping bags when you come home. Just wipe them down because they were, outside of home. I know that they're inside. You might rest it on the counter, put it in the cupboard to use later. There might be germs and other stuff on it. So when you come home with your groceries, wipe down your shopping bags and ensure that you sanitize them as well. health tips as we battle COVID-19. Let's see what is celebrated today. A few things today. I'm just going to note a few. Today it is Artichoke Hearts Day. Artichoke Hearts Day. It offers a tasty option to add flavor to any dish. I know a few people who like artichokes. They're a bit expensive, but I know a few people who like artichokes. You can use them in any form that you like. As they say, use brightly colored foods. It is green, so it could be a good agent to fight the virus. Today it is also Everything You Do Is Right Day. Everything You Do Is Right Day corrects all the wrongs of yesterday. Okay, that's okay. So everything you do today is right. Everything, it speaks of everything going right today. There will be no issues, no problems, no typos, no duplicate paragraphs, and just the right number of copies if using the printer. So everything you do is right day. So I think it speaks to having a positive attitude going about today. Everything you do today, nothing would go wrong. Have a positive attitude and figure everything would just be perfect in a perfect world. So that's what today is. Everything you do is right day. Okay, I'll try it. Let's see, not much happening in Information Corner this morning. Just wanted to reiterate some of the information that have already been shared with and to us as it relates to fighting coronavirus COVID-19. As of today, there are still no reported cases of coronavirus in Grenada. I repeat, as of this moment, there are no reported cases of coronavirus in Grenada. However, not many of our Caribbean brothers and sisters can say the same. The virus is still about the place, I would say. We are approximately over 30 cases in the region. The most cases are in Martinique with 15 cases of COVID. The second country, I believe it's Jamaica with 10 cases. Dominican Republic, I think, is third with 5 cases. That's the last information I had as of last night. Well, no, I lie. As of this morning. Martinique was confirmed this morning. So Martinique with 15, Jamaica with 10, Dominican Republic with 5. Our closest neighbors, Trinidad and Tobago, is up to 4 cases, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I believe, still has 2 cases of coronavirus. So please be mindful of our Caribbean brothers and sisters and continue to protect yourself, your family by practicing proper hygiene, sneezing in your elbows, washing your hands for at least 20 seconds, and protect yourself, and then we should hopefully, fingers crossed, be okay. On that note, let's get into Fast Facts before we get into the morning edition of news and the week in review. This is Good Morning Grenada on Classic and GBN. Keep it locked right here, 105.5, 105.9, GBN channel 7, 11, and 20. Good morning to the folks on the GBN Television Facebook page, Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, and of course, my family, the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. A dog's nose print is as unique as each individual person's fingerprints. Fast Facts is next. Dogs' nose prints are as unique as a human's fingerprints and can be used to accurately identify them. Each dog's nose print is different and unique, and of course, each dog's nose has amazing sniffing capabilities, which truly makes dogs one of the world's favorite pets. What may come as a surprise is that paw prints are not really unique at all, but dogs can be identified by their nose print. Much like human fingerprints, each dog nose is completely original and unique to every puppy. In fact, you cannot find 2 dog noses that are the same. They all have their own way of forming bumps, dimples, and ridges, coming together to make a distinctive pattern unique to its owners. Studies have shown that these patterns are able to be used to tell one dog from another. A dog's nose can never change, so nose printing is often the most reliable way to track different dogs. This means that the world could potentially have a whole record system in place for dog nose prints and easily keep a history of every canine. That was Fast Facts.
Good evening. morning and welcome to the Week in Review for the week ending March 13th. I'm Beverly Tellisford. Closure of schools for the next 2 weeks is one of a few measures adopted by the government of Grenada in its action against the novel coronavirus. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell made the announcement during a national address on Friday. More in this report.
With immediate effect, the Prime Minister of Grenada, Dr. Keith Mitchell, announced on Friday that all visits to elderly nursing homes will be suspended until further notice, while persons receiving home care are warned to exercise extreme caution. Based on developments in neighboring islands such as Trinidad and Tobago and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who have recorded the first cases of the virus, Prime Minister Mitchell is adamant that Grenada may soon record its first case. As a result, the government has swung into activation mode in preparation for COVID-19 virus. The Prime Minister highlighted the necessary measures effective from Monday, March 16th.
All schools in Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique will be closed for 2 weeks in the first instance as a necessary precaution against the contracting or spread of COVID-19. Furthermore, teachers are being asked to work from home from next Wednesday, March 18. Educators and administrators are asked to report to schools on Monday and Tuesday, March 16th and 17th, to prepare all relevant materials needed to work remotely.
The usual way of greeting and interacting with each other are now subject to change as the Prime Minister brought to light the possibility of the spread of the virus.
Social distancing is a new term in the fight against COVID-19 virus. Accordingly to the experts, the virus is contracted from droplets when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes, and either drops on a surface or on a person within 6 feet radius.
There have been a number of cancellations as Grenada continues to tread on the side of caution.
We are therefore requesting that all public and other social gatherings, such as cultural, religious, and sporting events, cinemas, and other places that people gather, that cannot guarantee a minimum of 6 feet of social distances, be further suspended until further notice. It is paramount that we protect as much as possible all citizens, particularly our elderly, as they are the most susceptible to die in this outbreak.
Persons are reminded of these essential tips in protecting one's self and their families.
Those include constant and proper hand washing with soap and water, or the use of an alcohol-based hand sanitizer with at least 70% alcohol and disinfecting all surfaces using a mixture of bleach and water. As I stated earlier, social distancing is one of the established best practices in the fight against the community spread of COVID-19 virus. In that regard, we are asking that you refrain from using public transportation when possible. We encourage bus operators to continue to sanitize their buses using the bleach and water mixture.
Christina John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, the 4th annual Grenada Invitational has been postponed amid COVID-19 concerns. Details in this report.
Just for the persons who bought tickets, you will have the option to hold on to the tickets. If you don't want to, you want a full refund, it is available at the box offices. And to the persons who bought the tickets online, they should have already been notified, and those transactions will be reversed and you will be refunded in full.
Organizers of the 4th annual Grenada Invitational say due to the fluidity and uncertainty related to COVID-19 that the 4th annual Grenada Invitational scheduled for the 4th of April is postponed. In an exclusive interview with GBN on Tuesday, chairman of the Grenada Invitational Games, Dexter Mitchell, said that the response to this decision has been disappointment.
Well, the initial conversations, not directly with the athletes, but the athletes' representatives, would have been initially disappointment, but then, and that would have been last week, because that conversation started sometime last week. But then obviously with more information and especially what is happening in the US, a lot of our athletes are coming from US and from Jamaica. There is across the board understanding, precaution, the need to be cautious about this virus that we don't know enough about. But like I said, yeah, initial disappointment, but obviously erring on the side of caution right now.
Mitchell told GBN the disappointment is from local, regional and international supporters.
I think people appreciate the fact that we were very forthcoming, very outright, and we did not delay the decision. We did not want to have to cancel a week before or a field a meet with only half of the athletes and damage the brand. I think what we're able to do is secure the interests of the national public here in Grenada, of our citizens, and protect the brand and wait until everything settles so that we can put on another fantastic world-class meet when that time comes.
Grenada Invitational organizers say that they will monitor the global conditions, and along with track and field's governing body, World Athletic and broadcast partner, a new date for the meet will be announced once the COVID-19 is no longer a threat and normalcy in travel and other routine activities has been returned. Tony Julian, GBN News.
The body of Andy Jones was found floating in the Grenada Lake between 10 and 11 o'clock on Wednesday morning. This was confirmed by members of the Royal Grenada Police Force who were on the scene. Rena Pear was also on the scene and has this report.
The body of Andy Jones was found in the Grenada Lake Wednesday morning, sometime between 10 and 11 a.m. When GBN arrived on the scene, family members and co-workers were seen supporting each other. The body, dressed only in a pair of trousers, was identified by his sister at the scene. A medical doctor who was also there declared him deceased. Police have been searching for Jonesy, as he is affectionately called, since Monday, after eyewitnesses say he drove a blue Mazda into the lake. The eyewitnesses also reported that they thought Jones was in distress and swam out to assist. However, he swam away towards the middle of the lake, then disappeared. Police on site says Jones' body surfaced just before the rescue and discovery team was about to search the lake again. Jones was a salesman at the auto dealership McIntyre Brothers. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear reporting.
The Health Organization on Wednesday declared the coronavirus outbreak a global pandemic. We get more in this report.
The World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic on Wednesday as the new coronavirus rapidly spread to more than 121,000 people from Asia to Europe, the Middle East, and now parts of the United States. WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Adhanom addressed the international media on Wednesday.
WHO has been assessing this outbreak around the clock, and we're deeply concerned both by the alarming levels of spread and severity and by the alarming levels of inaction. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic. Pandemic is not a word to use lightly or carelessly. It's a word that, if misused, can cause unreasonable fear or unjustified acceptance that the fight is over, leading to unnecessary suffering and death.
Tedros said the pandemic is more than a public health crisis that will touch every sector, and as such, every sector and every individual must be involved in the fight against the spread of the coronavirus.
There has been so much attention on one word, and you know that. Let me give you some other words that matter much more and that are much more actionable. These are prevention, preparedness, public health, political leadership, and most of all, people. We're in this together to do the right things with calm. We're in this together to do the right things with calm and protect the citizens of the world.
Tedros said that this was the first time a coronavirus has caused a pandemic. Cherian Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
With the coronavirus hitting closer to our shores and with a number of deaths recorded as a result of the deadly virus around the world, funeral agencies are leaving no stones unturned when it comes to preparedness. Christina John visited the Otway Bailey Funeral Home today to find out what they are doing should they be faced with a corpse from the virus.
Undertakers are among those preparing for the imminent arrival of COVID-19. Some have begun making adjustments to the way they handle the bodies of those who died from the virus. Marcus Bailey, director at Otway Bailey Funeral Home, says as much as possible they practice universal safety precautions. For this purpose, they have implemented certain preventative measures that employees and customers ought to adopt.
We encourage our employees to use hand sanitizers. We are trying to limit our contact with people, so we're currently in a handshake-free zone. Downstairs in the view room, we've also put up signs asking people to avoid touching bodies. And if you do touch, you sanitize directly after that. And we've also erected signs in the washroom asking people to please wash your hands before exiting. Right? Upon entry to deal with any one of our funeral arrangers, there's hand sanitizer in the office. We sanitize before, and we ask you to sanitize before you leave the office.
Added to this, Bailey says for removal and mortuary staff, they have introduced longer gloves, additional gowns, plastic gowns that goes over the existing gowns to ensure added protection.
For pickup points, once we're handling bodies, full body suits will be worn along with respirators, so staff will be protected, because one of our main concerns is that our staff is properly protected on the job, because all our staff have children, so you get infected on the job and you go home and then it moves on to your families. So we try our best to make sure that our staff is always properly attired to handle situations that might occur in here.
As it relates to how long a body of a person who died of the coronavirus should be kept, Bailey says discussions are being held. However, they have not yet reached a decision.
In terms of keeping a body, right, that section of it is going to be discussed. We've been having meetings with different organizations. Well, actually, we had meetings with NADMA, and we've had meetings with Health Department, right? And they are putting steps in place to determine exactly how long bodies will be kept once that has happened, or if it's going to be a situation where somebody dies as a confirmed coronavirus case, we will possibly do an immediate burial. Right? So it's basically it's up to them, where whatever the government decides to do, we'll be working along with them and try and see how fast we can get the process running.
Christina John, GBN News.
People within the state of Grenada are on heightened alert as the sister Isle of Petite Martinique reported the quarantine of 2 on Thursday. The announcement was made during a press conference hosted by Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs and Legal Affairs, Kendra Maturin-Stewart, and COVID-19 Coordinator, Dr. Tyrone Davis.
Report and update to all of us.
Yes. Good morning to the listeners on the various platforms. On Tuesday, March 10th, 2020, a yacht came into Petite Martinique without going through the proper clearance procedures. It is further reported that one of the passengers on board was ill. It is reported that the ill person on board recently had a heart surgery. That passenger did not disembark and remained on board. The passengers that came ashore ate at the Palm Beach restaurant. None of those passengers who came ashore displayed any symptoms of respiratory illness. Therefore, the risk of contracting respiratory illness to any persons that were in contact with those that disembarked the yacht is very low. However, out of an abundance of caution, the COVID-19 coordinator of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique, Dr. Davis, recommended that the waiter who served the group go into self-quarantine. The waiter, along with family members, are currently in self-quarantine. We will continue to update the public if any changes occurs. Thank you.
Minister Maturin Stewart says they have requested the assistance of the Royal Grenada Police Force in the matter.
We have asked the members of the Royal Grenada Police Force who are stationed in Grenada to be extra vigilant and to up the surveillance with respect to that. And we're also asking the members of the community of Petit-Martinique to assist us in that regard. So we have spoken with the parties and they understand the need to be in self-quarantine. The police is alert and the police is aware, and we expect that those measures in place and the persons in self-quarantine will remain there for the required period.
Visitations have been suspended for inmates at the Richmond Hill prison as a precautionary measure to combat the spread of the deadly coronavirus, even though Grenada has not yet recorded its first case.
Family and friends of inmates at the Richmond Hill prison will not be allowed to visit the facility for the next 4 weeks in the first instance, nor will there be church visitations on weekends. The temporary protection measure began on Thursday and is part of measures aimed at reducing transmission within the prison population in the event Grenada gets a positive confirmation of COVID-19. Acting Chief Medical Officer in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Francis Martin, says they are being proactive to protect the inmates.
It has to do with the issue of public gatherings. I have begun that discussion with PAHO to ask what are the best practices for how do we manage issues. For institutions like the prison, it will be difficult if we allow an importation of a case into a prison, for example. So I think for us at the prison, it would be a matter of improving our surveillance at the intake part of the prison, ensuring that our medical facilities at the prison is up and running, and to be able to test as much as possible. This is where the discussion is going at the moment. Okay. Because the more you can test, the more you can diagnose and treat. And for a lot of places like that, this is where we have to go.
Grenada in recent days has stepped up preparedness measures to protect the island and citizens from possible infection by the coronavirus, which was declared a global pandemic on Wednesday by the World Health Organization. Blossom Alexis-Welsh, GBN News.
Government says ports of entry cannot be closed to the world. However, in response to the COVID-19 outbreak, a travel ban has been imposed for people who have traveled to Italy, Germany, Iran, South Korea and China in the last 14 days. Akisha Felix has more.
As the world battles with the deadly coronavirus, the government of Grenada, in an effort to protect the well-being of citizens, is increasing travel restrictions. During the weekly post-cabinet briefing, it was announced that government has taken the decision to impose a travel ban on 5 countries, with the hopes of the list increasing in a matter of weeks. Minister of Health Nicholas Steele spoke on the countries that the travel restriction applies to and the strategy used by the government in selecting the countries that are chosen for the ban.
We have placed travel restrictions on individuals who would have a travel history in the last 14 days to Italy, Germany, Iran, South Korea, and China. This will continue until further notice, and we are looking at other countries as well, possibly before the end of the day, that we would add one additional country. But this is a fluid situation, and we keep monitoring it. The strategy is based on where we see widespread community transmission. Widespread community transmission, and in our opinion, where it's not under control. So that, for us, presents a risk to our citizens. So Italy, Germany, and I can be frank, we have already discussed with Foreign Affairs for them to, and it's figures-based.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell noted that while it is important to ensure the safety and well-being of citizens, Grenada's main ports of entry cannot be closed to the entire world.
We can't close off this country to everybody. We have to continue to live. And it seems to me that the we have to also, that's why this is an international problem, and we have to be straight and honest with each other. So it seems that the ship and the cruise lines themselves ought to check their passengers appropriately to make sure they were not exposed to the places of where the problem exists at the community level. And based on that, because we can't just say because the Italians don't let them come. That don't make sense. That means we'll be killing the Torres Strait completely overnight.
According to Minister Steele, nationals who have a 14-day travel history in these countries will be quarantined upon returning to Grenada. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
The main fight against the spread of COVID-19 is the practice of proper hygiene. Here's a report on the practices every citizen should adopt. The World Health Organization, the Pan American Health Organization, and other medical organizations, including the Ministry of Health, says it is proven that practicing proper hygiene is the most effective method against the spread of the coronavirus. The Ministry of Health advises everyone to wash hands regularly and thoroughly with soap and water. In the event that soap and water are not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. When done properly, this will kill viruses that may be on your hands. It is also important to maintain social distancing, at least 1 meter or 3 feet distance between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. When someone coughs or sneezes, they spray small liquid droplets from their nose or mouth, which may contain virus. If you are too close, you can breathe in the droplets, including the COVID-19 virus, if the person coughing has the disease. It's almost impossible not to touch one's face regularly, but avoiding touching eyes, nose, and mouth is one way to prevent infection that one's hands may have acquired by touching many surfaces. Once contaminated, hands can transfer the virus to your eyes, nose, or mouth. From there, the virus can enter your body and make you sick. Make sure you and the people around you follow good respiratory hygiene. This means covering your mouth and nose with your bent elbow or tissue when you cough or sneeze. Then dispose of the used tissue immediately, remembering that droplets spread the virus. For GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Coming to Grenada.
One of the most spectacular concert events in Christian music. It all happens 7 p.m. Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium.
Featuring 5-time Grammy-nominated and 7-time Dove Award winner Karen Peck and New River.
From the American television show The Voice, Emily Ann Roberts.
From Canada, the amazing music from the Titans.
From the island of Jamaica, the talented and gifted Foster Triplets. Plus the best of Grenadian gospel artists.
Again, this all happens 7 p.m. on Saturday, March 21st at the National Cricket Stadium with some of gospel music's finest. Karen Peck and New River.
Emily Ann Roberts.
The Titans.
The Foster Triplets.
And more.
Tickets sold at all ticket outlets. Proceeds go towards enhancing youth work in Grenada.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your card through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and the programs including Financial Literacy Quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso Program, Junior Cooperatives in Secondary Schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC Grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union. It's where
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatment. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont, St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our two convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Part of our social media revamp, the GBN is committed on providing accurate information by just one click through our social media platforms. You can now follow our Facebook page at GBN Television, together with our sister stations Classic FM Grenada and Hot FM Grenada. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grenada Broadcasting Network. They say one picture is worth 1,000 words. Now you have the opportunity to follow us on Instagram at GBN_news and our newly added WhatsApp feature to our News and Current Affairs department on telephone number 473-405-3052. GBN, with you, anywhere, everywhere.
Hi, I'm Francis Urias Peters. To really know who I am, you must look at the plays that I've written over the past 30 years, because they reflect hard work, discipline, and my inner beliefs. Now, these values were shaped by my earlier bringings, because I was always curious about my roots and my identity as a Caribbean man. Now, I'm a good listener, and K105 has always been a great source of education and entertainment. Now, while the station name may have changed over the years, it has always provided valuable information which enabled me as a playwright to document and to celebrate our history, our behavior, and our achievements. K105 is my choice. It's the national station.
You know, one day I woke up and, you know, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. You know, nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, line, boy, your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
It's detox time again at Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. The festive season is over, so let's start 2020 looking and feeling like a boss with our many body cleansing options. Purchase detox products as low as $50. Purchase detox combo packs as low as $100. Receive 10% off on all in-house colonic irrigation treatments. Take control of your health now. Don't delay. Call us on 231-6642, 418-7115, or 449-7753. We are located in Belmont St. George's, close to the Fall Edge area. These offers are valid from January to March or while stocks last. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic Detox Center. Detox your way to health.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Vibing to Miss Coco like a queen. It is 17 and a half minutes after 7. Every time it's between, and I'm not sure which one it is, I put the half to save myself. So it's 17 and a half minutes after 7 o'clock in the morning time. Good morning to the folks just joining us. Welcome so much. Happy to have you here on Classic. Those of you on GBN Television, channel 7, 11, and 20. Of course, the loyal listeners, Classic 105.5, and the folks joining us on the GBN Television Facebook page and Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel. I'm giggling because there's somebody in the studio telling me I should heal up. Good morning, Ali. How are you doing, Ali?
I'm great.
Stay far. Prime Minister say 6 feet.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Okay, she's leaving. Yes, go on, just in case. Have a good day, Ali. All right, this morning, this morning we're gonna kind of adjust ourselves to acknowledge and to acknowledge the government's requirements of social distancing, as it is being termed, and keeping, at least 3 feet away from each other to avoid the spread of the coronavirus. Again, I repeat, as of 7:18 a.m., there are no confirmed cases of coronavirus in Grenada, but we are taking precautionary measures. On Good Morning Grenada, I'm doing what I want. Good morning, boss. Boss don't know what I'm planning. This morning, I am introducing a kind of new piece that would involve the participation of our listeners and viewers. Each day, I would pose a new kind of question that would give our viewers a chance to call in and contribute a different topic every day. It could be anything related from breakfast, your favorite breakfast, to money matters, relationship issues. One of a few days we'll have topics that would involve participation of our children as they are home from school for the next 2 weeks in the first instance. So it's really geared at getting the participation of our viewers and listeners and ensuring that we keep the vibe flowing here on Good Morning Grenada. The number is 435-2041 is the number to call, and this morning's topic of the day, that's what it is, topic of the day. Until I maybe come up with another title, we'll work with topic of the day. What meal could you eat every day without getting fed up? What meal, dish can you eat every day without getting fed up? Call and contribute 435-2041. You can also send in your answers on the GBN Television Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the WhatsApp. It's also 435-2041. But please do not voice or video call the WhatsApp. We cannot take those calls. Do not voice or video call the WhatsApp. We cannot take those calls. I came in this morning and I saw 16 missed calls on the WhatsApp. I mean, do not voice or video call the WhatsApp. We can't take the calls. Type in your questions, your responses, and I will relay them to our viewers and listeners for you. Please as well do not send any voice messages. I see there are a few people trying a new way of doing it in the dance. No voice messages, only written messages. Do not voice, do not video call, do not send videos, do not send voice notes. Just type in your responses. Type. Tick, tick, tick. Type in your responses and I will relay them to our viewers and listeners. So the topic of the day this morning, what meal could you eat every day without getting fed up of it? 435-2041 is the number to call and get on the inside. I am not sure what that number would, what that meal would be for me, you know. I wonder, I would have to think about it. In the meantime, let's go to the phone lines and hear what our viewers and listeners are saying. What meal could you eat every day without getting fed up? Let me go to the phone lines. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Okay, not hearing that person. 435-2041. I really don't know what Blossom could eat every day, you know. I'll have to think about it. Let me go back by the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The Persian, what I like to eat is Persian, and don't get tired because that is what we have in Grenada.
What's your favorite provision?
Fig.
Fig?
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice juice. Nah, I might get fed up a fig, boy.
Nah,
so you could eat fig every day?
Yeah, man. Fig and all, fig and saltfish, fig and back and neck, fig and smoke herring, fig and turkey.
Just fig?
Just fig, man. Because that is what we grow in Grenada and planting and dashing and what for fig.
Okay. Go Michelle, as the song says. Okay, I can understand the fig.
Yeah, man. I could eat time when they're young and you're swallowing it down without chewing.
I like that one. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.
So you can just swallow without chewing. My mother likes fig too, you know, so I can understand the fig vibes. What meal can you eat every day without getting fed up? The caller said fig. I'm still thinking what I could eat. I don't know. Maybe bacon. Only know I like the pig. I would have to let me think about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I would like to eat fried chicken, yam, fig, and onion.
An onion?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
Not bad. And the onion have a sweet flavor in it, to truth.
I like it.
You like it? Well, I'm glad. Where you calling from, baby?
St. Patrick.
Well, big up the whole St. Patrick. Yeah, so you have work to do as you're staying home?
Yeah.
Okay, baby. So keep occupied, right? And read your work and don't just watch TV every day.
No.
Okay, baby. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. The young lady said onions. Onions have a sweet... There are people that don't like onions. My stepdaughter comes to mind. But onions have a nice sweet flavor to it, you know. Fried chicken every day. Okay. There's a lot of oil on the chest, but okay. I can see it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well, thank you. My favorite meal is green banana served with anything.
You too?
Green banana. Just give me green banana. Anything. Give me fig, give me back and neck, give me salsa, give me turkey, just give me green banana. Put it in soup, put it in broth. Green banana is it.
What? Nah, lady. All right. If you say so. Oh, how to see when I get a green fig tree?
And you try the green banana because you know it's green banana will give you later. So green banana. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. For the folks who did not pick up the voice, that was my dear mother. Mother dearest. Like I said, she's a fig lover. She could eat fig for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I've seen her do it. Morning, Mommy. Have a good day today. Mommy should be leaving home right now, eh? But okay, have a blessed day. Let me check the WhatsApp. Ooh, the messages are coming in of what people could eat every day without getting fed up. Somebody says bread. Bread now. Get fed up by bread, boy. Jeez. But I could see it, eh? You can't get away from bread, you know. That would be our next question. What could I eat in place of bread for breakfast? Somebody says vegetables done in different ways. What kind of vegetables? As in broccoli and them kind of vibes? Carrots and... Okay, I can get on board with the vegetables too. WhatsApp, I'm coming back. Let me go by the phone lines. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
I could eat sausage rolls with carrots, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, wedge onion, and 2 green and green figs, if ever. I could eat that every day, and maybe some fish. I could for that.
Some fish every day?
Fish.
Okay.
Preferably with the fish or hand.
Oh, okay. I could feel it. No problem. Have a good day. Saltfish have a vibe in Jews, and saltfish has a vibe when you do it properly. When you wash out all the salt, but you still have a little bit in it, but not enough to cut the back of your throat. And you well season it up in truth. Saltfish have a good vibe in truth. Let me go back by the WhatsApp. What meal can you eat every day without getting fed up? Good morning, my dear. Brown dong or stew turkey and provision. Okay, all right. You like the coloring. You like the coloring. Somebody else says, my aunt can eat green bananas every day. Telling me? I don't know what it is about the Go Michelle. I can drink coffee every day without getting fed up. Don't know about and eat. I could be honest, I could drink coffee every day too, eh? Boy. Yeah, inside. Good morning.
Morning, Blossie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I just called you to tell you. Green banana, 2 green, two piece of saltfish, and a little coconut oil. That was so nice in every day for me.
And what's in the saltfish?
Well, I just put a little water, wash the saltfish properly, and that's all about I know about it. And that is too nice.
Inside. All right. Have a good one. Yes, the natural fig and saltfish seems that could almost be the national dish, you know. All along winning by a little piece then. That coffee thing still on my mind, and I could drink coffee every day in truth. Somebody else says curry chicken and white rice and cabbage coleslaw. Curry every day, boy. But curry chicken have a vibes too. All it making me hungry. I shouldn't have done that. I called them look at you and I shouldn't do that. All it making me hungry. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
I am great.
Well, my own is sweet manioc and oil.
Sweet manioc and oil?
Oil, yes.
No meat, nothing?
No. Marasta.
No. Not even fish?
No, yeah, little fish. But if you have it,
you know in.
No.
Okay, sweet manioc. All right.
Yes.
Great. All right, Ras. Bless.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't think I could do meatless, now. Somebody says any kind of soup. Okay, all right, yeah. I could get on board with the soup once he have pig in it. I mean, come on. He had like a pig in it, a little doing on a man. But I can get on board with the soup, definitely. Let me see who else is on the line. Good morning. What can you eat every day without getting fed up?
Morning, Blossom, and how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Long time I hear you. I didn't call for a while now.
Yeah, long time I hear you. Good?
I'll be hanging in there.
Yeah, keep hanging in. Keep hanging in.
Get through this virus thing, praying every day, and
exactly.
To pray more,
Amen, I agree.
I've got to send the cue to the doctors, and they will help, to secure us remaining in the world from the virus.
I agree.
And my provision thing is, look, I have a menu card. Now, on Mondays, you get leftovers from Sundays. No, on Tuesday I have soup. You must have a soup there. You must have a liquid. Don't talk about the dry food all the time. Split peas is good. Split peas and potato, you know, you put a little salt, meat, and everything like that. The children don't like soup, but I like soup. I have a soup there on Tuesdays, and Wednesday is my fish day. I will make some spaghetti for them. And then Thursdays is the provision day. They like provision. They like saltfish and carrot together. Cabbage and carrot cook up together. You fry up those things, you know, you put those seasoning thing and you mix up that.
Yeah, but what is one meal you could eat every day?
Well, either have a meal I could do one meal you could eat every day, you know, because you must change that menu. You can't eat rice every day.
Okay, so what is your favorite meal?
I like rice.
Rice.
I like white rice with curry, stew down, and things like that, you know. But you can't eat provision every day. It's going to get you sick.
They never say they will, in it. They say they could.
Yeah.
The question is, what could you eat every day?
What could you eat every day? You cannot eat one meal every day. No, so you have to change it.
Okay.
You have to change it. Must have a change. You can't eat burger and fig every day. Every day you go put burger and fig on the fire.
Okay.
No, that is too much to eat for one day.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
You too.
You take care.
Bye. The question is, what could you, not what you would eat if you have a chance. I doubt there's anybody that would do it, but if you had a chance and you could eat one thing every day, that's the question. Good morning. Could you wish my son Ed George happy birthday, coming from Mom Lauren, brother Quasi, sisters Makeda, Michaela, and the entire George family. So happy birthday to Ed George. And the person says, my favorite food to eat every day is soup. All kind of soup, you just name it. Soup lovers. Good morning to the soup lovers. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I going for the thing what you just said is soup.
Soup.
Yeah, I could do with soup every day. Just different type of soup.
What's your favorite type of soup, though?
Kalaloo.
Kalaloo. Okay. With what in it?
Just food.
Food. Okay.
Yeah, any type of ground food.
Ground provision, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
Good.
Thank you.
So I need to take you.
All right, kalaloo soup. My favorite food is fig dashing and saltfish. Breakfast, lunch, supper. I choose it over bread every day. Okay, that is the second national dish of the country. Provision and something. Not saltfish, provision and something. Pilau every day. What? I know somebody like that in a PD Francis comes to mind. Pilau every day. Ati yes, I see a picture at morning. Pilau every day. You have to be properly made pilau. You know, not everybody can make pilau. Your pilau had to be not dry, but nice and juicy, but not wet. It's a vibes. Everybody could do it, no? Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What meal could you eat every day without getting fed up?
Oil dung.
I find that answer take long to come, and I'll be honest.
Breadfruit.
Breadfruit.
Give me fry, give me roast, oil dung with a lot of pig meat, name it.
You see that pig you mentioned there? The pig is it, eh? The pig is it, eh?
The breadfruit.
The breadfruit. You like fig and thing in the oil long too?
A little.
A little bit. Dumpling?
Yam and dashing, but mainly the breadfruit.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Yes.
Have a good one.
All right, darling.
All right. Breadfruit and dumpling and, well, all you know, the pig in the oil long. I find the fig and the yam and thing that's be taking up space in the pot. I'll be honest, it's taking up space in the pot. Oh, great. Good morning.
Citizen Welsh, greetings.
Good morning, Citizen Roller. How are you? I'm good.
I'm quite all right. I trust you had a nice weekend. Listen,
it was
talking
quiet.
Food. It's there about first I like my green provision, but here it is. I love my green fig, oh God.
You
green
can eat green fig every day?
And eat along that, and I can eat that every day. But listen to how I do it. I crush them. I steam cook them. Listen, I don't boil them. I steam cook them. So it cooks in its own juice, you understand me? And so I crush them in olive oil and grated garlic or grated onion, according to how I feel, with a bit of fish, especially the fatty fish, tuna and so on. I don't like so much the rock fish, you know, that's all the fish which I live on.
Right.
But that's the best thing in the world. If you're okay with a little tomato, cucumber, you know, a little garnish it with something on the side, but you can't go wrong, you don't get fat. And apart from that, you feel real good. You see that down the black line, down the middle of that green fig, people don't know what they're missing there. That's the best thing in the West. Let's leave this pig thing out that ain't no good for you, child.
I know.
But I know we love it. I used to love it too. Lord of mercy, I eat pork already. Jesus. Anyway, have a nice day, citizen. Well, I wanted to say something else, but I wouldn't steal your thunder. I wouldn't divert thing. I wanted to give a couple of hints, but I'll leave it for a little later on during the week to the blind people of this country in the face of this plague that we have coming up on. Anyway.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you, Citizen Roll. Have a good one. Yes, that green fig have all you going. Let me take a break quickly and come back inside. This morning we're talking what meal can you eat every day without getting fed up. Stick and stay. Classic 105, the GBN. We'll be right back.
Why not stay in? Turn off the alarm clock and sleep some more on your perfect mattress from Quartz. For the widest range of mattresses from the world's best brands, the best value guaranteed. Shop today and let our sleep experts help you to decide on the best option to suit your needs. At Quartz, we don't just sell mattresses, we're offering you the best night's sleep. So, sleep in a little on your new mattress from Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Boy, they gonna fly with kite now. The wind picking up.
I'm coming. Karim, what you doing?
Fly my kite.
Yeah, but not here. You can't fly kite near power lines, boy.
Why not? The wind good.
Because mommy say kite threads conduct electricity.
Yeah, kite. He's right. If your kite gets stuck in power lines, you can cause power outages, or even worse, it can get shocked.
Come, let's go and fly them in the pasture.
Yeah, that makes sense. Kite threads conduct electricity. Do not fly kites near overhead power lines. This can lead to electric shocks and power outages. If your kite gets stuck in power lines, do not try to retrieve it. Release it and call Grenada. Always fly kites in open areas. Keep your kites far away from roads. And remember, always clean up after yourself.
Grenada, energizing our Grenada.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
Pretty like a flower, but a rough neck too.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 21 minutes on to the hour of 8 o'clock. The topic of the day, what meal can you eat without getting fed up, as we say in Grenada. Let's go back to the phone lines. Okay, we lost that caller, 435-2041. In the meantime, let me check back on the WhatsApp. Somebody says, I can drink pea soup every day. Which peas? Dry peas, green peas, split peas? Or does it matter? Good morning, fig porridge and blogger log. Fig porridge and, well, I guess he'll come out like Tanya log. Fig porridge and log. I could just see my mommy going and try fig porridge. No, mother. Then again, Mother, let's discuss this further. It could come with like a Tanya log, fig porridge inside. Somebody says, seafood all day, every day. Ooh, I'm a seafood lover. I think I could eat shrimp every day without getting fed up. If it wasn't so expensive, goodness gracious. Good morning.
Good morning, love.
Good morning, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm not too bad myself.
Well, the food I could eat every day is green pea soup. With pigtail. A little corn dumpling, little small dumpling. A little tanya and sweet potato.
Okay, all right, I inside with that pea soup.
Pea soup, plenty peas, eh?
Plenty peas, yeah. The peas can be far and few between.
Peas more than food.
I agree. Pea soup. All right, thank you.
Good day.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, somebody else agreeing with you. Pea soup with pigtail. What peas? Listen, once the pig involved, blossom inside. Citizen Rolo said the pig ain't good for you, but I can help myself. I wonder if I could eat pig every day if I eat it in Trinboy. Like a nice piece of pigtail. But not boiled. You had to be eat like in soup or something. I wonder if I could... Nah, boy. I don't think I could take that all the time, so... Let me see. Somebody says... Hold on, wait, no. Hold on, I agreed to. I had to make sure I get it. Somebody says coffee and granola, crackers, cheese, and cucumber. Okay. Coffee and granola. Okay, yes. Okay. I could get it. Crackers, cheese, and cucumbers. Okay. I could get it. I could get on it. I inside with that one too. Good morning. Okay, let's try this again. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Where you calling from?
Grenada 16th.
Oh, good morning to Grenada. It's my whole hometown. What could you eat without getting fed up?
Saltfish sauce.
Saltfish, nice. Okay. What in the saltfish? Onion, and you eat all the onions and cucumber and thing in it too?
Well, not the onion, just the cucumber.
Oh, you don't like onion? You like tomatoes?
No.
So why? What vegetables you like?
I like lettuce and cucumber.
Okay, those that taste like water.
Yeah.
Okay, baby, be safe, eh? I know you're home for the next 2 weeks. Study your work.
Yeah.
Okay, baby, have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Which reminds me to remind the parents, your children are home for the next 2 weeks in the first instance. So please, give them stuff to be occupied and ensure that they are home with somebody of age. I'm not necessarily going to say adult because we have some responsible 15, 16-year-olds. So please be mindful that your children are home, quote unquote, alone. Ensure they have things to keep them occupied and they are home with somebody you can trust and who can keep them safe. Let's go back to the phone lines. In the meantime, what meal could you eat every day without getting fed up? Good morning.
Morning, Blossom. Greetings to you.
Good morning. Greetings to you.
Yeah, well, you see, the man here on the Bolivar down there, he just sells soup.
Soup man?
Oh, yeah, well, I like soup. All kind of provision in it. No meat. That is Rasta, and me do go down for the meat. But all kind of feed, all kind of blogger, provision generally, But soup in all description, pumpkin, okay, just say it, just name it, everything. Soup, give thanks.
Give thanks, Ras. All right, soup. Yeah, you have some soup lovers in truth. Some people can make a mean soup, but not everybody could cook soup. I don't think there's a dish that any and everybody could make, Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there something any and everybody could make and it coming out decent? I won't even say excellent. Decent. I wonder, except maybe to boil fig. Nah, some people just put too much salt sometimes. Or not enough at all. Not even fig safe. Good morning.
Good morning, and how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Nice.
Not too bright.
You're so?
Yeah.
Don't worry, you look
I love vegetable.
What kind of vegetables?
Especially green bananas.
Okay.
But what happened with green bananas, they don't be nice as when we was young growing up. Artificial manure is probably a real crop of it now. You see, when you're young growing up, you use the banana, and you break a green banana, you see all the juice in it. If you're afraid to drink castor oil or any olive oil or so, You put it down in the banana, you just shove it in when you eat it. But the banana now, the heart of it so dry, you don't have no liquid in it. You understand?
Nothing to keep it moist.
Nothing to keep it moist. Too much artificial manure. You understand me?
I understand.
You got to go back to basic. The pen manure, you get better result in the garden.
Right. Okay.
You eat tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
You buy tomatoes these days and cucumber. Try it out, cabbage. Put it in the fridge. In a few days time, you smell in the fridge, put it in bad. The cabbage and thing, you know. It's running water. You understand?
I understand.
But when you use the basic manure, animal manure, you don't get that. It lasts in you for a whole month before it spoils.
Okay, I never really pay attention, to be honest. I've heard people say it, but I never pay attention. Okay, no problem.
I buy tomatoes from and tongue. If I go back and say, boy, I have tomatoes from you still, you know. Because I know what I use.
Okay.
Yeah. I love soup, but not everybody I could drink my soup. I could drink soup from. So I'm not rolling. I love dumpling.
Me too, kid.
And when you're rolling dumpling, you hit scratchy, roll back a dumpling. I don't want to sit at all. I must go bite your plate and then go back stinging it. I see that happen already. So that's why I'm fear eating dumpling soup from people, you know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, you follow?
I understand, yeah.
Even this lentil pea soup, that don't go to me and everybody. Because I just put lentil pea to soak overnight.
Okay.
And before I go to bed, I rub it out and all the skin float in.
Okay.
And that water. Put fresh water. And tomorrow morning, I put it in. When it come out clean, it does a split peas.
Okay.
Yeah, lentil peas. Next year, you come out split peas now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So look, I learned something. Thank you.
Yeah, you try it and you'll see.
I will try it.
And green pea soup, I love it. I put a little pumpkin in it. You'll see how nice it is.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
The pigtail.
With, of course, the pigtail inside. All right, have a good one.
Same to you, brother.
Everybody have their special way of cooking something, you know. But the dumpling thing, in truth, the dumpling thing. I've seen people who sell food for others, like they roll it out to the rolling pin, so the dumpling is flat. It's not hand rolled, it's rolling pin, which is probably a good hygienic way of doing dumpling for other folks who may not trust. Let's go back by the phone lines. What meal could you eat every day without getting fed up? Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Blossom.
Good morning.
I'm sorry. I'd like to ask you, I'd ask your permission to take away from your program a little bit.
It depends on how far you want to go.
I don't want to stay very long with whatever I have to.
What's the topic that you wanted to?
We have a major problem here in a place in St. John's called Brooklyn. We live right not very far away from the Perseverance landfill. And as it is now, the landfill is on fire. And the toxins that we're getting from the landfill, it's very bad. I'm looking forward to persons in this community getting sick, and it doesn't seem as though anybody can do anything about it. But still appealing to the powers that be to see if they can make an effort to find a way to douse the fire and cause some comfort to those people in this community. The smoke that's coming from the landfill, one would understand it's very dangerous to other person's health. And even if the ministry or the people in charge come out on the television lately or the radio and say that they're sorry for what is happening, it's not something that's happening once in a while, but it happens every year around this time. And I think it's time that these people find a way to protect the landfill. If they can protect it, move it, and if they can't move it, stop it from being lit. I'm appealing to the persons in charge to do something because the toxin that's coming from it is deadly for the people in our community.
Thank you very much. Understood. I saw that concern on social media over the weekend from a friend of mine about the smoke coming from the landfill, and considering that the COVID-19 affects your lungs as well, and with the combination of both, the concern was that it may be dangerous. Not maybe. Well, yeah, it may be possibly fatal to some people in the community, surrounding communities. So I guess an appeal is being made to, well, I'm not sure what can be done at this stage. I know they've said that it's not a situation where they can actually douse the flames because of the gases that are fueling the fire, literally. But again, I hopefully somebody's tuned in and they can see what can be done. I'm not sure what could be done, to be honest. All right, let's take another break and come back inside before we wrap up Good Morning Grenada. Stick and stay. This is Classic and the GBN.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
You know, one day I woke up and, they painted a set of pedestrian crossing all along the streets. Nobody told us how to use that thing properly.
I know how.
You're serious?
Every safe, good driver knows about these things. As a driver, you have to be very attentive. You know you're coming up close to a pedestrian cross, you start slowing down immediately, looking to see if there's any pedestrian on the side getting ready to cross. If there is, you stop on the line that is a certain distance before the crosswalk. Then you would see the pedestrian put their hands out, looking directly at you, indicating that they are going to cross. And only when you have come to a complete stop, that is when they will quickly and safely cross to the other side. And then you continue happily on your journey.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact, wait for pedestrian to cross. Then you happily continue on your journey.
This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
See it first on GBN. All the stories, from politics to industrial unrest. Tourism. Light it up. Light it up.
Station to Grenada.
Entertainment. Sports and culture.
Great shot there of Anderson Peters from Grenada, the Commonwealth Games bronze medalist.
See more on GBN, your most credible source for information. Nightly at 7.
Stomp out careless or intentional bushfires, dead out. Youths, hunters, smokers, let's prevent bushfires. Here's why.
Yeah, bushfires. The shoreline's wet, crops should be bushfires. Can't eat the food, scarcity, threatened biodiversity, cause water shortage, water calamity.
6 minutes onto the hour of 8 o'clock. The topic this morning: what meal can you eat every day without getting fed up? Let me check the Facebook page and see what the folks on the Facebook is saying. Somebody on Facebook says, I'm loving rice and curry goat. The rice, I can't eat rice every day, but the curry goat possibly. Yeah, I think I fed up eating chicken, to be honest, so anything other than chicken might sound juicy to me at this time. Rice and or dumpling, pork, chicken. Okay, all right. The pork, not stew pork. Nah, I can't eat that every day, boy. What? I can eat breadfruit every day. Fry, stew, mash up, In Oilong, Outer Oilong. I could eat fish every day of my life. It doesn't matter what type of fish, just like I must eat something sweet every day of my life. Otherwise, I can't feel good too. So fish and something sweet. Oh, the sweet, yes. It has overpowered the willpower to stay away from the sweet. Yeah, deep. Somebody says, peel the fig, cut it up, then blend, then... Hold on. Peel the fig, cut it up, then blend, then boil with bay leaf, spice, nutmeg, little coconut milk, and anything you're making porridge with. Okay. All right, look the recipe. Mommy, take notes. Peel the fig, cut it up, blend, then boil. Or should you boil and then blend? Maybe boil and then blend. Oh no, but then if you boil it and then blend it and then put it back. Okay, you know what? We'll figure it out. But peel it, cut it up, blend it, boil it with bay leaf, spice, nutmeg, coconut milk, and we inside. Back by the phone lines. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Blossom, good morning.
What can you eat every day?
Well, to tell you, to be honest, fish every day.
Fish?
The reason for that, there is different variety of fishes. You understand? And also soup every day.
What kind of soup?
There are different types of soups as well.
So which one is your favorite?
Well, I will say peas.
Which peas?
The pigeon peas.
Okay.
And then you must talk about the fruits. Talking about fruits, mango, because there are different variety of mangoes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Same to you.
I think that is it now, Leo. I think I could eat mango every day and not get fed up. Any mango. Julie, Cal. Okay, I get hungry inside and truth. Wee. Mango, I think is mango and sapodilla. That's it. Gentlemen, thank you for telling me what it is I can eat every day. Mango and sapodilla, and I wouldn't get fed up. I inside. Back by the phone lines. Good morning.
Some I come back again, you know, I must say this one.
Mm-hmm.
When you're making your soup, try a little sea moss in it.
Sea moss?
Wash it when you get it, when you boil it, wash it in fresh water, put it to soak, put it in the fridge. You can come slingy, you know, like when you do aloes, but slingy, like custard.
Right.
And then you could make your soup. Just pour the water and you could still cut a few branches of sea moss and put in your soup.
In any soup?
You want it thin, thick, anyhow you want it. If you wanted to use it after, and you could use it like how you see you use it spoon, you know, next day or cuckoo, and you could just use it anyhow since you put the sea moss.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
In any soup?
Any soup. And the water from the sea moss, you could just make anything with it just so. If you want to put, if you like milk, it's up to you. But otherwise, you get some honey whatsoever, and or you could take it just so.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you. You too. First time I hear about the sea moss in the soup, I would have to try that one. Yeah, you thicken it in truth, act as a thickening agent. Okay, all right. Somebody says I could eat doubles every day from the roti shop in Grenville. Oh, curry every day, boy. Jeez, it's that delicious. All right. Something sweet and chicken. Something sweet and chicken. So cake and chicken? Okay, every day. A quick greet. I could eat bread every day 3 times a day. There's a lot of carbs, a lot of bread, a lot of flour. I get fed up of bread. Yeah, I'll be honest. I get fed up of bread sometimes. Birthday greetings to Lily Charles of Windsor Forest, celebrating her 7th birthday today. Happy birthday, Lily. Have a good day. It is 2 minutes to 8. Let me take this last phone call very quickly to wrap it up this morning. What meal could you eat every day without getting fed up? Hello? Yeah, I realize that person gone. And they missed the opportunity. That's the end of the program this morning. Same time, same place tomorrow, God willing. Somebody say mango and sugar apple. Sugar apple? Maybe the sugar apple. I ain't too sure about the sugar apple, but the mango are deep inside. Every day we deal with a different topic, encouraging participation from our viewers and listeners. Thank you so much for passing through and participating. It's time to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Thank you once again to the folks on the Facebook page, the YouTube channel, those of you on GBN Television channel 7, 11 and 20. Classic Stick and Stay right here. I don't have to tell you, the listeners, to don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. I know you're all sticking with me for the entire morning, yes? All right. Thank you guys so much. Have an enjoyable, productive Monday. Continue practicing proper hygiene. Wash your hands. Proper sneeze and cough etiquette. And let's continue to keep Grenada coronavirus free. Let's join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Have a good one.
From Asia, we've seen huge falls again, and that's despite coordinated efforts by central banks on Sunday to ease